Okay. Come on.
Well, everybody, I want you to be attention. This kind of carpets, you will never find it. Which is interested about this kind of carpets, it's made from the highest atlas, which is the beginning of the desert. It's called, the name of this beautiful carpet, it's called Masgetiya. Masgetiya. Masgetiya, it's made from a vegetable natural dye. The first color, it's made from the most expensive herbs, which is called saffron. And the saffron, it's hard to find it everywhere in the world. You find it only in Morocco, which is, they have the most beautiful herbs, which is called a saffron. This kind of saffron, 3 gram up to 5 gram, they take 1 hectares. 10,000 square meters to make this kind of saffron color. As you know, very expensive even in Europe. But in Morocco, we have a beautiful natural saffron, and we have a most beautiful color in Morocco, which is south of Morocco. The name of this tribe, it's called Masgeti. Masgetiya. Masgetiya, made from, as I said, from saffron. A blue, it's made from most beautiful blue color. They came from the indigo. And the indigo, it's very popular, like the famous Majorel Garden. That's why Yves Saint Laurent, famous guy, he made a beautiful perfume blue come from the indigo. But originally he used to go to the deserts as well to find the Nila. The Nila, it's stone. And when they try to make the perfume from the Nila, they break it. When they break the Nila, they make special perfume to Yves Saint Laurent to sell it even in Europe. That's how we became big famous man in North Africa, Morocco. That's why he based in Marrakesh. When he based in Marrakesh, he loved Marrakesh. My dear people, I have to tell you very important things about this lovely carpet. We start with saffron and the blue from the indigo, and we have a most beautiful green color. The green, it comes from the holy colors. That's why you find a lot of green mosque all over the world, or Quranic school, or offices, or whatever. It's respect. The green is the holy color as well. That's what the meaning of the green. But usually we say the green comes from the mint, which is true, comes from the mint. Of course, we have another color. It looks saffron, but it's not saffron. It's orange. This kind of orange, it's made from the henna. Don't forget, the first tattoo exists in the world. That's why Jimi Hendrix, he used to live in Morocco. All the Frank Zappa, he used to live in Morocco. All the reggae, like Mick Jagger, like all the star people, all sing, and all the people, they used to come to Marrakesh since the 90s, 60s, and the hippies time. Of course, they love Marrakesh because this kind of city of Marrakesh, it has so many things you could sow through when you got here, inshallah. I'm just trying to explain to you, if you don't mind. I do my best to make you sure understood what I'm going to tell you about, everything about my lovely art, Berber nomad carpets. When you buy Moroccan carpets, I'm talking about Ait Masgit or Masgetiya. Just say Masgetiya. You could use the river Sybil, you could use both sides. You could use the winter time and the summer time. As we say always, the real truth, when you buy Moroccan carpet, it's not buying a painting, but it is a painting. But if you understand my speech, if you don't mind, when you buy painting used by internet or computers or by children, they sell this, oh, we love this kind of painting, look how pretty, blah, blah, blah. Then they hang it. Then after 10 years, 15 years, throw it away. Moroccan carpets, usually, if you want to hang it, please, you could hang it, but usually you have to respect the Frenches, start hello, and the Frenches goodbye. And if you want to hang it as headboard, or as a dining room, or as a painting, because Moroccan carpet is not a money thrown away, it's a money investment. This is a lovely piece, which is a very important quality and a very special carpet. You might see the tattoo, it has the tattoo in the middles or before the end. This kind of tattoo, they use them in olden days. When a Berber, my big family, they used to travel down to the villages from town to town or from village to village. They used to go with 5, 6 children. So the children, they despaired. So the chief of the village, which is called, like your American word we say sheriff, in our languages, all over the world, in Arab country, in African, we say Pasha. Okay? Pasha is the one, when the market end, he check everybody gone. They find some children. And these children, they find them. They said, stop here. And they talked to them and said, no, nobody knows them. Only the chief of the village, they know these people. Where these people they come from. How they know them, which tribe they came from. Only from the tattoo, what they have in the face and the chest as well. Because in olden days, we don't have identification card. We use only a Berber tattoo, what they put under the chest and in the face as well as identification card. So now we go back to the 60s, as I told you. The first people in the world, hippies, not Holland, not English, not other country in Europe, it's in Morocco. Why? Because the first tattoo comes from Morocco. That's why now they became modern. Moroccan tattoo they put with the henna and the needle in computers, and they said, wow. But the real one that he used to made by the Berber people with a needle, and when they had a baby, they use him as well as for 2 days, 3 days. There was no identification, nothing. That's the meaning of the history of the carpets. Then we have a very good story to say about the lady and her husband. As you know, in any Muslim country or any Arab country or any like North Africa, Morocco, which is very, very popular. As you know, Morocco or Arab, we used to call Arab and Maghrib. We used to call Maghrib. Maghrib used to start from Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt as well. We used to call them Arab, or we say Maghrib. But when people, they say, where you go? We say, I am Maghrebi. Maghrebi, it means Morocco. But before these 5 countries, they used to use them as a one word for all of them. The reason why I give you this a little detail about these Berber carpets, it's called Mazgitiya. We have Mazgitiya and we have Taznacht. Mazgitiya is the one, it has too many color. Taznacht, it has more yellow and 3 technique of workmanship, if you don't mind. First work, it's called knotted, a weave it, and it's embroidered. That's we're going to talk about it later on, if you don't mind. So this is the most beautiful carpet you could see, even hanging, and it's 100% wool. It's not synthetic and cotton, it's 100% wool, if you don't mind. Thank you once more. Sister? Which one?